Jessica? What are you doing here? What difference does it make to you? I was just surprised to see you. I was meeting my new boss here. Really? Yeah, good luck with that. Thanks. How's your mom holding up? I heard about your uncle getting kidnapped and his fiancée still missing, right? Yeah. So? So I was just asking. Whoever said keeping in touch was a good thing. You know what I really want, Jules? Just for everybody to leave me alone.
Hey, Jess, it's me. I just wanted to say I had a good time tonight. Sweet dreams.
Antonio, hey.
Hey. Well, you're happy. Did they find Blair?
Not yet.
But Asa Buchanan, he set up this hotline and offered $1 million reward for the person that finds him.
Yeah, we've been answering phones for hours. Figured we'd cut out and get some air.
Good. Any news?
Nothing yet.
But there will be. This whole nightmare's gonna be over soon.
Thank you.
Oh, this is useless. I mean, we are never going to find Blair sitting around, staring at the phones, waiting for them to ring.
Then go.
No, I won't. Because it would be just like you to find out something about Blair and then not tell me. Oh, no. I'm not leaving here until Blair is home, safe and sound.
Then stay. Or drop dead. I don't care.
That's the
Kramer hotline.
phone I was supposed to be
I'm
answering.
sorry, can you repeat that?
That's the phone. Excuse, David.
Shut up! Todd, please give her the phone.
How dare you?
Hello? Hello? That's terrific work, Dorian.
What did they say?
I don't know what they said. What if that was the call?
Right. And what if Kevin had found Blair instead of you? I mean, really, a miserable excuse for a man like you is standing there, safe and sound, while Blair is out heaven knows where. Where is the justice in that?
Stop that! You stop that! Todd has been through one horror after another, and all you can do is wish him more of it?
Thank you, Vicky, but I can fight my own battles.
Well, this is not your battle. You go and find Blair. This is between Dorian and me. And Dorian, I will not stand by while you try to destroy everything that Todd and Blair have.
How's she doing, Doug?
She's hanging on by a thread. But if she knows how to fight, she just might pull through.
So this is what it's like, huh? To be alone with you without the phone ringing or someone walking through the door.
Yeah. You know, if I had one wish, it would be that we were away from everybody, everything, just in a cabin. All alone for about a week. No, a month.
That sounds so wonderful. But you are the police commissioner. Plus, it's hard to get away when you have kids. I understand that. How is Matthew?
He's just great. You know, I had a heart-to-heart talk about life after Nora marries Daniel.
And?
And he handled it like a champ.
And you?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he and I decided that I could probably use a little improvement in that area.
He's a smart kid.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's still a kid. You know, Star Manning is probably his best friend. And now, with Blair missing and possibly dead, how do you explain that to a kid his age? How do you explain it to anybody?
So, what's the verdict?
It's touch and go for the next few hours. I need to ask you a question.
Doc, you're not paid to ask questions.
I realize that, Mr. Buchanan, but I need to know. If we start to lose her, I presume you would want us to take extraordinary measures to save her life?
I wish you best of luck, sister. Dorian's life's work has been to try to break up Blair and me.
So why are you here, Vicky? Come to kick the Kramers while we're down?
Oh, boy.
Dorian, I came here to see if I could help you.
You don't give a damn about me or my family. All you care about is your precious baby brother.
Oh, for heaven's sake! Blair is in trouble. Can't you give this a rest for one evening? I walk in here and you are wishing Todd dead? Again?
Because I mean it. Again. It's Todd's fault that Blair is in this mess. He's the one who should be out there lost.
Todd loves Blair more than his own life. Don't you think he would rather be out there lost?
Then we're in agreement. Todd should be out there lost, dying, or dead.
All right. I think that's enough. We're all concerned for Blair here.
Hey, too, David?
Don't start with the French. Look, I just don't think bloodshed will help our current situation.
David, I think you should stay out of this. And I mean that because this is really just between Dorian and me.
I'll be outside.
When are you going to face the truth about your brother?
What truth, Dorian? The fact that he loves his wife and children with all his heart, that he would sacrifice anything for them?
Your sense of denial is awesome. It's colossal, Vicky. Anyone who's ever crossed paths with Todd despises him, and yet you stand by him time and time again. What's going to happen to you when you finally face the truth about him?
What truth?
The truth that he is a heartless, soulless fiend who fouls everything and everybody he touches, and that includes you.
So, how you doing, Antonio? I mean, last time I saw you...
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Is there any news about Jamie? RJ's not going to get custody, is he?
Well, he's gonna try.
But you're her father. I mean, they can't take her away from you.
No, they can't, but RJ's playing hardball. He tricked Carlota into saying that I abandoned Jamie, and he got it on tape.
You were protecting her from the Santi family.
Yeah. He'll probably use the fact that I'm a Santi against me.
Well, I'm a Santi, too. And Carlotta protected you just like my mother protected me. I mean, even though my mom loved me with all her heart, she let me go because it was the right thing to do. And yeah, I wish I had grown up with her, but our father would have found out, and who knows if I'd even be alive right now. You didn't abandon Jamie, Antonio. You saved her life.
Thanks for understanding.
You know I'll do anything I can to help you.
Just say the word, Antonio. And you got a lot of people in your corner.
It means a lot.
Jessica, are you okay? I could call somebody for you. Your mom or Antonio.
I'm fine. I've just been under so much pressure lately.
I don't know how you do it. I mean, I would be a total wreck if I had been through the things that you have.
Yeah, you know, I thought it was all over, but then Blair went missing and Antonio might lose custody of his little girl.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. You know, I just needed to get away for a little bit, you know, clear my head. I just, I haven't been feeling like myself lately.
I understand.
I'm sorry. I was so rude to you before. It's just, you know, you surprised me. I thought I could sneak away with nobody finding out, and, you know, my secret's out now.
Well, it's not like you're doing anything wrong.
Well, no. I just, you know, my family has so many other things to worry about. Listen, Jules, would you mind not telling anyone that you saw me here? You know, I'm a little embarrassed about it.
No problem.
Thanks.
But you know, your mom would understand. I mean, my God, she's the most understanding woman I've ever known.
Thank you.
You know, it wasn't until about a year ago that I even knew that Matthew was my son. Thanks.
You know, you told me a little bit about that, but not everything.
Well, the man that we thought was Matthew's father, his name was Sam Rappaport. He was murdered.
Any relation to Lindsay?
Yeah, he's her ex-husband. In fact, Lindsay was the one that shot him.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, well, the irony is that if Sam hadn't died, I would have never known that I'm Matthew's dad. You know, Sam was the only dad that he ever really knew.
Oh, poor kid.
Yeah. And since Matthew and Star are so close, we felt that we had to tell him that Blair might be dead.
And then he would understand exactly what she was going through.
Mm-hmm. So I was trying to think of a way to make it easier for him. I couldn't, so I told him. And he was real quiet for a while. And then he said that he was just so glad that Nora and I were his parents. I could have lost it.
Yeah, he knows how lucky he is.
Yeah, but I'm the lucky one. You know, I could have lived the rest of my life not knowing that I had another son. And now it doesn't matter what happens. I always got my kid.
Does it really make you feel better to say horrible, hurtful things to me? What is wrong with you? Don't you understand, Dorian? I love my brother the same way that you love Blair.
Oh, don't compare them. They don't even belong to the same species.
Dorian, they are soulmates. Why can't you accept that?
Because I refuse to accept Todd. Vicky, you hold everybody to the most absurdly high standards except Todd, who is a liar, who is a coward. He's a jealous maniac who sold his own son because he thought Max Holden had fathered him. He faked DID, a disease that nearly destroyed your life, so that he could avoid going to prison. And when you found out, you forgave him. He has hurt you time and time and time again, and yet you always defend him.
You're right. You're right, Dorian. Todd has hurt me unbearably at times. And he has made horrible mistakes. But I think that all of us have done things that we regret because we've been scared or felt trapped or desperate. I have. And I know that you have. So should you really be throwing stones?
I never raped anyone.
Now, you hired Margaret. In the files you have on her, are there any personal information on next of kin or...
No, I gave Bo everything BA had on her. The person she listed as her emergency contact doesn't exist, so...
Well, what about previous employers?
No, she started at our company right out of grad school.
Oh, damn it, she didn't just vanish.
Look, Bo's doing everything he can, okay? You just have to take it easy.
Take it easy. Yeah, okay. Do you have any idea what kind of a lunatic this woman is?
Well, the fact that she forced you to have sex with her...
Why do you keep mentioning that?
Well, it happened.
You're just loving it, aren't you? You've been waiting for years just to have something to really hold over my head. And here you go.
You don't talk about your family much.
Well, you know me. It's all about work.
Oh, Doc, no. I know there's a lot more to you than just work.
So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to tell you my deepest, darkest secrets now?
I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
Well, I'm afraid that mine might not be that interesting, really. No, really, I love my job. I always wanted to be a doctor, as long as I can remember, ever since I was a little girl. My mother, she taught me how to sew. And I put holes in all my dolls just so I could stitch them back up.
Oh, surprised they didn't send you to a shrink.
Well, you know what? Now they probably would. But my dad, he bought me this little doctor's bag. And I had a fake stethoscope in it, and I listened to every single heartbeat in 2nd grade, plus all the pets on the street.
Yeah, but all the little boys, they must have loved that. Having a pretty little 8-year-old doctor.
I don't know. If they did, I didn't really notice. No, I wanted to graduate from med school and find myself a nice heart surgeon and have 2.3 kids.
What happened?
I did. And I found him, and it just didn't work out.
Sorry.
Don't be. The only thing that I regret is that I never made time for a child.
It's not too late.
Doc, if she takes a turn for the worst, call me. I'll tell you what to do then.
There won't be time, Mr. Buchanan. If she flatlines, her brain will be deprived of oxygen. If we don't begin treatment right away, she could end up living the rest of her life in a vegetative state.
That'd be a shame, wouldn't it?
For the record, no. I don't like knowing what Margaret did to you. But I have to admit, I will enjoy watching you ruin your life over it.
It won't happen.
Yeah, it will. It's always the same thing with you, Todd. You'll do whatever you have to just keep that secret from coming out.
I'll handle it, I think.
Oh, you think so? You're not going to tell Blair you had sex with Margaret? The secret's going to come out, and all hell is going to break loose.
What do you think I should do? I'll take out an ad in the paper. And I'll say that, Margaret did to me, Todd Manning, what I did to Marty Saybrook all those years back. That I, Todd Manning, took a helpless, drunk girl and raped her. Is that to satisfy you? Is that what you want to hear?
Sure, I guess.
Okay. And I can say that, I used to feel like a part of me that did that to Marty's still in me, and I might repeat it, but No, I don't think so. After what Margaret's done to me, that kid that raped Marty Saybrook is gone. Long gone. Dead. Is that more like it? Is that more what you'd like to hear?
What's going on here? What do you know about Todd?
So that's what this is all about. A crime that Todd committed years ago, for which he was punished and over which he has tortured himself.
You can't outrun a crime like that.
And no one knows that better than Todd. But Blair forgave him, and that's what matters.
Todd is a violent, sociopathic criminal. It'll always be lying there underneath the surface.
I don't think so, Dorian. I think love has changed him.
He doesn't know the meaning of the word. He has the heart, mind, and soul of a rapist. He will never change.
But you sure have changed.
What?
Yeah. You know, Dorian, in all the years that I've known you, every time you and I faced a crisis together, you came through. We always managed to put our differences aside, and we faced things together, but not anymore. What happened to you? What happened to the woman that at times I could really admire?
You admired me?
Oh, yes. Dorian, in the past, I trusted you with my life. But I wouldn't do that anymore. Because I think that you have abandoned all your nobler instincts. And you've lost your nerve.
My mom is amazing. That's really why I should have been home with her tonight instead of coming out. I'm so selfish.
Hey, if you don't take care of yourself, you're no good to anybody, right?
Exactly.
Another double beautiful. Do you like the party like your girlfriend?
We're fine, Charlie. We're fine.
Do you know that guy?
It's just some bartender trying to sell drinks. Don't worry about it.
Well, I should be going. I'm moving out of the Love Shack tomorrow. You know, new job and all. It's exciting, but it's a little sad, too. You have to move on, I guess.
Yeah, you definitely gotta move on. Okay. Hey, Jules, you never saw me here, right?
Sure. If that's what you want.
That's what I want. Oh my God, this place is way too close to home.
And where would that be?
None of your business, buddy.
What are you running from, gorgeous?
Yeah, it's not too late. I mean, it's not too late for me to have a child, but, you know, I would want everything to be so perfect for him. I would want just a real stable family, two parents who are committed to one another. You know, Bo, everything is so good right now. I am so happy. I'm happier than I've been in a long time, and that's because of you. I really don't think I want to change a thing.
Are you sure?
Oh, it's the police.
Oh. Hello, Buchanan. Where'd he go? All right, just stay right there. I'm on my way. Just keep an eye on things, all right?
Is it bad?
My old man. I told him you gotta funnel everything through the police department if it involves Blair. But naturally, you know, he thinks he can play by his own rules. So he mysteriously disappeared. That was the cop that I told to keep an eye on him. So now I gotta go over there and make sure that all hell doesn't break loose.
Were you two eavesdropping on us?
Well, of course we were eavesdropping. Do you have a statement that you'd like to make to the press?
What were you two talking about?
It's between us.
Huh. Well, this just keeps getting better and better. What do you have on him, Kevin? Do you know where Blair is?
Oh, my God.
Because why don't you come crawling back to Dorian's lap, like the little puppy dog you are? Stay out of my way.
You know something.
All
What do you
right,
know?
all right, just let him go. He's being a jerk.
It's hiding something.
Well, maybe, but now is not the right time to push.
I better go make sure that Vicky and Dorian aren't using weapons of mass destruction.
What?
Just, curious. Just seems like Todd isn't the only one hiding something. What's going on?
I think just let it go.
Why were you talking
please.
about Marty Sabrick?
Seriously. Grandpa. Hey. How was the meeting?
Boring.
Don't you want to know if we got any tips on Blair?
Darling, I'd like to go home now. There isn't enough oxygen in here for the two of us.
For heaven's sakes, will you stop being so melodramatic?
Oh, well, why would you want me around here if I'm losing it?
Why would you give up?
I'm not giving up on Blair.
You're doing it right now.
How is she doing that right now?
Vicky thinks that I have lost my nerve.
Well, you have. Where is the woman who came through like a champion when we found ourselves in so many dreadful situations?
Right. Ben's heart wouldn't be beating inside you right now if I didn't make that happen.
Exactly. Another time you came through for me.
Yes, and how did you thank me? You got me fired as the chief of staff of the hospital. You may have thought that you could always count on me, but believe me, I never thought the same thing about you.
You know, Dorian, I came here tonight just to be with you. And you've done nothing but badmouth my brother since the moment I walked in. Now, nobody makes me angrier than you do, but at many, many times in the past, I have actually respected you. And frankly, I think I would have fought by your side to the bitter end. Until tonight. I am so disappointed in you.
Excuse me?
My brother is in pain. And all you can do is spew hatred at him? You are so dead set on separating him from the woman and the children that he loves. Well, that's it, Dorian. That's where I draw the line. You're on your own.
I don't run from anything. Just because I like to get out every once in a while, to breathe a bit, doesn't mean that I'm scared. But you got it? Where I come from, they don't know how to live. They don't know anything about me, and they don't give a damn about what I need. It's all about family, 24/7. Family, family, family. And I would drown if I didn't get out every once in a while.
Sounds like somebody else has been running your life.
Yeah, somebody has. You know what? Time has just about come to an end. And I have waited so long for this. And that is why I can't let a little stuck-up girl like that blow my cover.
Hello.
Vicky, hi, it's Antonio. Any word on Blair?
No. Actually, I just came from Aces. No, there've been a ton of calls, but nothing has panned out.
Was Jessica there?
Jessie? No, Jessie went to bed right after you left.
Really? She must not be answering her phone.
Well, I'm sure she's fine. I spoke to the security guard on the way in. He said everything's quiet. Nobody's been in or out for hours.
Well, when you see her, will you have her call me?
You were really great with Antonio tonight. I mean, I know how worried you are about Blair, but you really made him feel better.
If he loses Jamie, I don't think he'll ever get over it.
Hey, with no other side, he can't miss.
You know, I'm really not all that great.
Well, I think you are.
Well, I just figured if anyone got any news about Blair, they'd call me out of the meeting. I got some important things to do.
What?
Yeah?
Didn't I tell you that anything you got on Blair had to come through the LPD?
Well, I didn't get anything on Blair.
Really? Well, Officer Mendez tells me that the phones here have been ringing off the hook. That's a lot of wrong numbers, isn't it?
Well, we got a lot of calls at first, but most of them were just crackpots, so.
Nigel got a promising call and he gave it to Asa.
Oh, that was nothing.
How do you know that? Now, Paul, look, I can't let you run some kind of vigilante task force out of your living room.
You want to answer the damn phones, Bo? Fine. I'll have the phone company have the calls put in the police station. Let the cops handle them.
That's a good idea. Thank you.
Yeah, you feeling all right, Grandpa?
Well, the whole point of this was just to keep some peace in his family. And I don't care how it happens. Now, I want all of you to stop putting me down like you're scraping some garbage off your boots.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Hey, you're doing it.
Did that seem a little strange to you?
Well, maybe it's just part of the kinder, gentler Asa.
Hey, are you settling down now? Huh? Can't let this whole thing with Margaret drive you insane. Todd, she held you hostage for weeks. No one's gonna blame you for doing what you had to do to get out of it alive.
For all of it.
Page Dr. Mitton, the patient is waking up.
Mom! Hi. Is there, any news on Blair?
No, there isn't, but there will be, I'm sure.
Yes, there will be.
You okay about those two?
No. But I'm too tired to even think about it now.
You know, I could have sworn we had a no Buchanan policy here at La Boule. Hey, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to try to stop thinking about Vicky, okay? You need to focus all of your energy on helping Blair.
You're right. She's just trying to undermine me as usual.
Well, that's going to take care of itself now, isn't it? One day very soon, an overzealous LU accountant is going to discover that President Davidson wrote a very large check, a very large university check, and she deposited that check into her newspaper's payroll account. Vicky will go down for embezzlement, which, as you know, is Portuguese for stealing. Unless, of course, your forgery skills aren't up to snuff.
Please. I've been practicing signing Vicky's name for years. It really ticked me off when she remarried.
Well then, it won't be too long before the mighty come tumbling down.
And I can't wait.
Kelly! Honey, come in. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I was headed down to the carriage house. I saw the light on, and I know you and Dorian fought earlier. I wanted to apologize for that. She's just beside herself about Blair.
Yeah, well, that's very sweet of you, but you know what? We're all upset about Blair. The thing is, she just went too far, okay? I mean, it's one thing to attack me personally, because I'm used to it. But to go after my family?
Todd.
Kelly, she was hateful. I mean, to attack Todd now, when he is hurting like that? I just won't have it.
Antonio.
Yes?
I'm Julie Tanaka from the Love Crew.
Oh, right. Sorry. How's it going?
It's fine. I'm starting a job. I don't know if I should mention this.
What?
Something really strange happened tonight.
I'm sorry, Julie. Cell phones.
No problem. See you later. Hey. What did you say to Antonio?
That's it.
All the hotline calls are rerouted to the Landview PD.
Does that mean we get to go back to your place?
Well, you know what? I still want to talk to my old man a little bit because it's really not like him to back off the way he did.
Oh, come on. Can't it wait until the morning? I still haven't finished telling you my life story.
It could wait. But this can't. Buchanan?
You didn't make this happen, Todd. Margaret did.
Maybe I deserved it for what I did to Marty.
Yeah, I don't think it works like that.
Well, then do me a favor. Pretend it never happened. Stop talking about it. Forget it.
Hey, look, when the police find Margaret, if they find Margaret, there's going to be a trial, okay? They're going to ask me to testify. I am going to tell the truth. I'm not going to lie for you, so stop asking me to do that.
Well, I got you. You sheepwits from hell. Now, what am I gonna do with you?
2 milligrams lorazepam. IV, in now.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
You have a warrant to search your premises.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. Whoever this person is, whatever game they're playing, I got a feeling it's only going to get worse.
I didn't know you liked to play rough.
If that's the way you like it.